Hey guys, welcome back to another video. In case you're new here, I'm Kim, this is Core Union. I wanted to talk a little bit today about shifting realities, parallel realities. I want to give you guys a quick concept that you can kind of work with in your mind that might help you. So I'm going to explain it from my perspective and something, basically, you can think of it as a technique if you want. That's what I used to do when I had my retail business. This is what I do with a lot of things when I'm consciously creating or deliberately manifesting what I want. Before I get into the story, if you are new here, again, my name is Kim. I've been consciously creating, deliberately manifesting, and learning through reverse engineering how to manifest so I could someday do this. And I did it through an experiment that I started back in 2006, where I created basically a retail business with zero experience, zero money, and zero reason why I should have even been able to make it succeed through the recession when all of the businesses around me were going out of business. Somehow, some way, I kept continuing to persist through, and it was because I kept trusting in God to handle literally everything. So quick crash course, and I've made many videos on this subject, but reminder, we are all just energy. This is not just like a woo-woo kind of thinking. It's not wishful thinking. It kind of is really how it is. And energy basically is made up of billions and billions of atoms. And when atoms are not being observed, they are in their probable position all at once, because an atom is both solid matter, which is particle, and it's also wave. Something that moves as a wave is in its all potential positions all at once. Then when there is observation and consciousness, awareness on whatever it is, that wave collapses and it becomes solidified, it becomes solid. Think about all of us there are always infinite versions of you and your life, which means there are infinite versions of you and a relationship with this person, that person, this person, that person in your reality. And there are also infinite versions of each person in your reality. There are infinite versions of you in relationship to your boss, you in relationship to your bank, you in relationship to your career, you in relationship to your health. Versions of your mother, there are infinite versions of your father, there are infinite versions of your pets, there are infinite versions of your landlord, of the mortgage broker, of you name it. And so this is why it's really important to only see the high, like go straight to the end with things. And how I see it is very simple when you do it this way. Go straight to this. I know and I understand that I'm the creator of my life. I don't have to necessarily understand how it works, but I know that this is how God created me and everyone else. I understand that life is simply just reflecting me back to me, and whatever I have my conscious, repetitive awareness on is going to be my experience, because everything is just a reflection of me, my conscious and my unconscious thoughts, okay? If you just keep it really simple like that, it's very powerful. Now, back to parallel realities. To practice at first, getting yourself into the feeling state of your end, of what you want. So how I want you to do this exercise is really simple. Now we're talking about parallel realities and shifting because you're the selector. All creation is already done, so you really don't have to do anything. You don't have to worry about anything, because what you want already exists. So if you get super clear of the end that you want to experience, whether it's with the person that you love, the love of your life, the relationship that you want that is healthy, happy, that is the healthiest relationship that you guys have ever been in, that you guys are completely in love, that you've learned from, both of you have grown, and from the separation, you both learned from all of your mistakes, you faced your stuff, you released your stuff, and now you guys are stronger and better than ever. You come back together and you guys are happy, and you guys are nurturing each other, and you guys are just, for the rest of your days together, for the rest of your days in life, you are just like literally soaking up all of the love and enjoying each other. If it's money that you're looking to manifest, and maybe you're looking to manifest more money with the person you love, great. Then it feels so good to feel so safe and secure. I don't have to worry about money anymore. Money comes really easily now. It just circulates in and out of my life. My relationship with money is good. My relationship with money is secure. Money is happy. Money flows in and out of my life, and it comes in more than it goes out. And I love, love, love this feeling of having the money continually come to me, ways known and unknown, okay? Health, I keep continuing. I love it. I feel so strong and healthy. I love that every single day I feel stronger and stronger, healthier and healthier, okay? So I want you to imagine if you were in front of a hallway. Right now, this is conceptual to think about parallel realities and you continually selecting the version of you with the version of everything else that's ideal for your life. Imagine there's a room, there's a long hallway, and even though there are infinite versions of everything, we're going to pretend that there are only 10 for the sake of this video. And I'm not going to come up with 10 different scenarios either, but we're going to pretend that there's only 10. Let's say 11. I love 11. I love 11. Anyway, it's my favorite number, so 11. So long hallway in front of you, okay? There are 10 rooms down this hallway, and there's one room straight ahead. The one room that's straight ahead is going to represent everything that you want in your life. And this can change and it can shift day to day as you evolve and change. You might continue to add to, you might take away from. As you learn more and you evolve, it might continue to shift. But this is your ideal, okay? I would just perfectly form everything. That is my ideal, and that's straight ahead. In these other rooms down this hallway, there are different versions of me and different versions of my person and different versions of my mom and different versions of my health and different versions of money. If I have thoughts or fears around these potentials that are in these rooms, I can open the door and ruminate and dwell in those rooms. And I can sit in those rooms and think from those rooms and feel from being in those rooms, meaning those versions. Or I can say, yeah, no, thank you. This is all I'm going to focus on. I'm focusing on my ideal, and I don't even pay attention to these other versions or these other realities. If I feel tempted to look at what is going on in there, I'm not going to open that door. I'm going to choose to only have tunnel vision and only focus on my perfect desired reality. So all of these are infinite potential possibilities. These are all parallel realities. There are infinite, but for the sake of this concept, there are only 11. I am focusing on my number one, which is straight ahead. And I am going to, as much as I can throughout the day, I'm going to wake up thinking and feeling from that room. I'm going to put myself in that state of being in that room, which is my ideal version of me, my ideal version of my person, my ideal version of money, health, and all of that. And if I'm tempted out of fear, worry, or doubt to look at things, to look at fears, worries, and doubts, then that is like I have stepped out of my state of being in that room, and now I'm entertaining what's behind these doors. And if I'm really getting sucked into my fears, worries, and doubts, now I'm opening these doors. And if I really, really fall for the illusions of the 3D, the circumstances that come up, now I have literally stepped into those rooms, which are states, which are other versions of reality, and now I'm dwelling in those rooms. It's the dwelling consistently in any of these infinite potential realities. It's the dwelling consistently that basically will put you into the timeline of being in that end, okay? And no one can tell you how long the timeline will be, but the more you focus on the timeline, the more you're probably going to cause delays. So anyway, I hope this video helps you guys. Always remember to put yourself into the state or into that parallel reality that is the version of you and the version of everything else that you want to create in your life. And always remember to think of yourself as the highest and best version of you, and you think of your person as the highest and best version of them, and you think of everybody that you love as being happy, healthy, whole. And that's how you create bliss in your life, okay? I love you guys so much. Again, if you're looking for coaching, I told you what you can do in the beginning of the video. Comment down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye. Nothing can come between us.